Yo, what's up, guys? What y'all going on? I got the pads out. Okay.
Yeah, we're writing Valentine's Day notes.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, getting some good material.
Who's these ladies? What y'all saying to them?
I don't have all the answers to your questions, but I hope things work out.
All day I dream about you. You're my soulmate.
Who y'all writing to? Is this a breakup?
Reebok. It's a love letter.
This is to Adidas. Who else do you think I'm writing to?
Oh yeah, y'all need help. Y'all need to get laid.
That's a full size. That's a full size. She want every color. That's a full size.
Hello to every single member of the FS Army watching across the world, of course. I am your co-host, Brendan Dunne.
I'm Matt Welty.
James, baby.
And we have with us today Sal Vulcano. He is a comedian. He is an Impractical Joker. He is a recently converted super duper sneakerhead. Sal, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you guys so much for having me, man. Appreciate it. I've been trying to come on for a while. I apologize. It took a bit, but my schedule sucks.
Hey, man. We're just happy to have you. We're going to talk about your sneaker history. The first thing we want to talk about, though, the shoes everyone has on feet. So, Welty, I need to know, what are you wearing?
I'm still stuck in run to the store mode sneaker situation, so I'm switching it up a little bit and doing the Adidas Ultra Boost 21. 21?
21.
My favorite Jordan 1 so far, I've been addicted to it, I feel like all week, so I'm in my J Balvin Jordan 1s. I never thought I would love a pink sole as much as I do. I don't know what that's about, but I love this shoe. I've been rocking it like crazy. And shout out to the dad socks, of course.
And you're not a fucking pussy. That's why you wear the pink sole, right?
Shout out to Andy.
If you're a fucking dude and you won't wear these because they're pink, you're a fucking...
I also have a Jordan 1 on. I did the OG Laneys from 2013 of the, obviously the colorway of the team that cut Jordan, right? So I just get my only suede ones. So I got them recently and I figured I'd wear them for today. Yeah.
Sal, what's your most regrettable sneaker purchase?
You know what I was disappointed in, and I was so excited for, and then I got let down? Those 4D Adidas Future Crafts.
You thought the fourth dimension was like an actual thing? You could like smell the sneakers or something? Like
something about that sole. I was like, oh, this is gonna rival the Boost. It's gonna be the most comfortable shoe. I can't wait. And I bought into it, and they're like $350 retail, and now they're selling under retail. And I put them on. They like the shoe fit awkward. Even my size, which is normally an 11, was too long, and it just fit really awkward. And I was like so excited for them, and then I rarely wear them now.
The too long shoes is a painful look when it looks like a sub sandwich on your feet.
I also had an issue with the Jordan 4 Levi's. I picked.
What's the issue?
The black one was the first like store raffle I ever won, and
that's cute.
Like I've only been like in this like really collecting for like 2-3 years now. But I went and I did it and I got them, but they're just uncomfortable. They're like I can't even break them in. They're just like too cinder blocks on my feet, and I love the 4 is my second favorite Jordan silhouette to the 1. Yeah.
Listen, I'm wearing Reeboks again. I have the Atmos X Reebok Insta Pump Fury. This actually looks like it could be a Trinidad James PE with the cheetah print, or maybe it's Jaguar print. I don't know. Rest in peace to Charlie the cheetah. Either way.
God bless the dead.
Guys, let's talk sneaker news. The first shoe we want to discuss is the new Nike Go Fly Ease hands-free sneaker coming out later this year. I love these. This is a type of Nike innovation that I always appreciate and kind of stand for. I feel like you can slip these on your feet while still gripping a fistful of Magic cards in your hand. Sal, are you into this hands-free thing? How do you feel like these could improve your daily life?
I bought a pair of the Adapt Mag, the BB Mags. They're comfortable. I like them. I find myself not using the function. Sometimes it just starts doing it on its own, and I feel like that scene in Star Wars where like the walls are closing in on them.
Oh my god!
I'm like, oh, this is too tight. I don't want.
You're gonna like wake up in the middle of the night and your sneakers are gonna be walking across the room, and you're like, what the fuck is going on here?
It's a good shoe. I like the tech in this shoe, man. I would love to know how they came up with this shoe.
Yeah, I think it was part of the whole Fly's situation where it was like making shoes for people with disabilities who couldn't physically put the shoes on, but I think they're marketing it towards a broader audience now So there's a good story behind it, but I feel like Nike's just opening it to a broader audience at this point. Next bit of sneaker news. The other day we saw the one and only DJ Khaled debut the Clot Air Max 1's Kiss of Death from 2006. A see-through sneaker that I need in my life. Khaled didn't know what they were, but still love them the same. Guys, do we want these?
You're going to have to want it. This right here, it's a big deal. Trust me.
Trinidad, I can't tell. Are you a fan or no?
No. I never had the shoe. But it's an important shoe to me. Just trust and believe me. It's an important shoe.
You're going to have the dad by dad socks like peeking through the toe box, right?
Dad's going to be looking at you.
Sal, how do you feel about see-through sneakers?
I like them. I like anything where I could play with the sock and change the look of the sneaker. I've been liking the React 87s that were translucent and anything Air Max 1. Like growing up, the big sneakers for us were like the Jordan 1s, the Air Max 1s, and then Reebok. Like when I was in I remember 5th grade was when Reebok, at least in my memory, made the hugest splash ever. And it was like, oh, you have to get a pair of Reeboks. I actually am addicted to going on the ID site and making my own. So I just made this Air Max 1.
What's the inspiration? I know there's a story behind it. Stories again. Is that like the toxic brown sludge of Staten Island? What is that? What color is that?
No. I just kind of went on the site and kind of just started, just seeing what worked, I mean, I'm a
sneaker designer.
Yeah, I want to be. I'm like, I want to put these up and people, I'll just give them I actually think John Mayer did that. I think he designed a shoe, put it up, and then they made it or people were making it. Yeah. I got these as a gift.
You think you could sell?
We'll do a limited run, maybe. Maybe we'll start with 1,000 pair and see what's up.
Let's do a full size run.
Are you gonna get the pedicured toes and let him go raw dog in that see-through shoe?
No, I don't do toes.
So Sal, let's get down to it, man. What's your earliest sneaker memories when it comes to you getting into shoes?
As a kid, I loved them, but I would just get the one or two that I had for the moment until they had holes in them, right? So my first shoe that I could ever really remember saving to buy was the Jordan 5 with the metallic tongue. At the time, I remember it was $125.
It's a lot of money at the time.
It was a lot of money for a shoe, and I just remember wearing them I was just like, who would like to talk to me about my shoes? I mean, I'm wearing them.
Did you feel like you were floating through the high school with those?
Yeah, like wearing a sign on a chain, talk to me about my shoes. But like I said, Reeboks, there was a pair of Reeboks. I forget what the style was, but they came in black, blue, and they were $29.99. And they were just so freaking affordable. I mean, you got 4 pairs to the Jordan, you know what I mean?
Facts.
And I'll still pick up I had to pick this up recently.
Okay.
I don't really wear white sneakers. I'll do for Reebok now. I do just Club C's really. But I saw this and this reminded me of the back in the day.
I imagine coming to Staten Island and seeing you wearing those with a sweatband and short shorts, hooping with a bunch of other guys.
Trying to post people up.
That guy with the white shoes on. Don't check him. Don't check him.
Rain dance.
Scalabrini, baby. Let's go.
Speaking of white sneakers, I've actually never been to Staten Island, but in a previous life, I used to work at Foot Locker in New Jersey, and my manager was from Staten Island. He used to work at the Staten Island Mall, introduced me to all of his Staten Island friends, told me all about sneaker culture in Staten Island, and he was saying in the early 2000s, it was all white Air Max 90s in velour sweatsuits were they couldn't keep it in stock on the island. Is that the culture that people need to know about, or?
Yeah, I mean that's how it was back in the day.
Also heard as well, because he was saying the Staten Island Mall was big, but there was also training camp. I guess there was multiple locations out in Staten Island. Do you remember shopping for sneakers there back in the day? Was that a place you went to?
Training camp I didn't go to, but the Foot Locker, there was a huge scam going on at my local Foot Locker, man. I went to high school and then college with the manager, and I don't know if it's the same person that you knew at the Foot Locker in the mall. And at one point, my younger sister got a job there, and then she came home and she's like, "Yeah, I can get kind of any sneaker you might want." I'm like, "What's going on there?" And they're like, "There's this whole thing in the back of the store and all this other." And she's like, and I'm like,
"There's a door, a back door."
Yeah, I'm like, "You need to not do that. You need to not do that." And then I remember he got caught and then he got fired. And I was
Were they stealing the sneakers?
Yeah, they were stealing them, yeah. That's a lot of what I grew up around too, was if you had to connect somewhere. Nowadays, I'll try to get a connector, so I'll try to get someone's phone number and be like, "Can you call me when something's about to drop early," or whatever.
Right.
But back in the day, people would just be like, "Yeah, my friend works there. Just go there, say this name." And then they'll
a secret passcode.
Ask for Huggy Bear.
Now I know how you won. Wow, that's amazing. Now I know how you won best dressed in 8th grade, Sal. Now I know. You and your sister.
I did win best dress in 8th grade. Was that a joke?
No,
You didn't do it.
Hell
You
no.
didn't do a deep. You didn't do a deep dive that deep.
Why can't I do
Come
my
on.
homework? Why can't I do my homework?
There's no way.
No, I was in 8th grade with you, so I know. I was the black kid janitor. Like, what the hell? Like, I had
Huggy
that-
Bear told us.
I mean, but you nailed the year even. Like, in 8th grade, I got voted best dressed. By the way, I was wearing Z Cavarici. I wasn't best dressed, but
Look at you.
and they were
Small pond.
bootlegs. And they were bootlegs.
Woo-hoo!
And this is the first time I'm saying that ever since 8th grade to now. Now that if there's anyone from my 8th grade class watching, I won best dress on bootleg Cavarici.
They're gonna take the award away. They're gonna strip you of your title.
Like a
This
whole
is
new
statute.
yearbook.
This
There's
is
a
like
statute.
this is like Mark McGuire like breaking the home run record on steroids.
No. They're gonna go back and put an asterisk in my yearbook.
Jesus.
Jesus.
I want to get some more Staten Island talk. It seems like you're a big Wu-Tang fan. Did they influence what you were wearing? Did they have you in Wallabies back in the day? Did you go to the Wu-Wear store?
That time I was like a grunge kid. I went to the Wu store though. The Wu store was right in my neighborhood, and I used to buy Wu wear exclusively. I wouldn't be like necessarily in like cross colors or food, nothing like that. But Wu wear rocked it all the time. Still do. That time when that came out, like 92, 90, 93, we attached our identities to that. That was like such cred for Staten Island because
Yeah.
we get shit on so much. You know, it's just what it is. But Wu-Tang is something we like lean into. They're really nice. I actually got to know Method Man now, which is kind of crazy. Like I was such a fan and now I know him. They
Yeah.
gave me the rights to wear the Wu-Tang symbol on my shirt in the Impractical Jokers movie we did last year. I'm forever grateful to them. And then actually Method Man hit us up to do his last album. We did the skits on it. That was wild too, just going into the studio and just like basically
weed with Method Man.
Yeah, we smoked. There was weed there. Meth wasn't there that day.
It was there.
It was there.
Matt wasn't there. He wasn't in town, but we went like with his people and put it together. But they were smoking weed. Like
Hey.
it was there was a bunch of people there, and they were smoking. I mean, it was before I really
Big dorms.
smoked weed myself. Yeah, I mean, like put you on your ass. You can't really understand what you're saying after that.
So, man, Sal, I want to get a little bit even more into the sneaker aspect of things. Is when did you actually click for you? Like, I'm actually a sneakerhead.
I have about 200 pairs now. It's for me, it's a lot. I gotta but I mean, it's not nothing like a Mayer collection or anything.
God bless the dead.
3 or 4 years ago, one of my nieces wanted a pair of Jordan 11 Baby Blues, and I went on Flight Club to get them for, and I started looking at everything, and it was like for Christmas, and I was like, man, I love that. Oh my God, I remember that shoe. And I saw a Chicago OG one, and I just was like, why do I not own that? How do I not? And then I just started, and then that like sparked me from back in the day again. And then I just started on the road, like when I travel to do stand up and stuff, I'm on the road like a third of the year. And sometimes I'm in just like a hotel room on the side of a highway, man. It's depressing. And so I started, watching, like reading the blogs and watching all the shows and stuff. And I just started getting more and more into it. When I get into something, I get like obsessive with it. I would get off stage, go back to my hotel room, and I just like fall asleep watching like just sneaker shows and videos and stuff. And I bought a pair of Chicagos. I try to go way back and just, I'm starting to really buy like older sneakers for my collection.
Mm-hmm.
So it's starting to become more of not even like necessarily what I want to wear on foot and what I want to show off, but also like what I want in my collection,
Right.
just as a collection.
A connoisseur.
Listen, I'm a grasshopper compared to you guys, but yeah, I hope to be a connoisseur. Sure.
And you've been buying fake sneakers too, right? Because I heard about that.
Yeah, I bought. No,
We gotta talk about that, Sal.
Yeah, no, seriously, I bought a few pairs of fakes that I wanted.
But knowingly.
Oh yeah, knowingly, because I had some real ones and I wanted to compare them to fake ones to see how good they were making these fake ones and what I'm getting myself into here. Because when I started doing like resale and paying a premium for stuff, and then one of my friends came and he had a pair of fake Mars yards on. And I was looking at them I wonder how close those are to the actual real ones. So when I got my actual real pair, I ordered like fake pairs of like 5 pairs of shoes that I got to compare them. Most suck. I have my here.
You could immediately tell.
So the thing is, there's like all different types of fake ones. So like depending on where you get it from, they'd be better than others.
Right, B grade.
C grade, D grade.
I should have brought. Yeah, exactly right.
Should
And
have
I
brought the
should've-
fakes.
I don't even know if I have them anymore. But those I could tell right away. Can I tell you a shoe that was slightly harder to
Is it the
knocked out
Yeezy
my
500?
headphones.
Off-white ones?
That is exactly right.
I know that for sure.
These are real, but these.
You sure?
Actually, I have the fake ones. I have
The fake is incredible.
You gotta get the fake and switch them around like this and do
Yeah,
like a...
Hold on. Wait, I shouldn't have showed you the lace color. Hold on 1 second.
Just
I'm gonna
go,
get the fake.
Sal. Just go,
is-
Sal. Go,
This is a real
go.
test for us guys because we've put people on the spot.
We're
before
gonna tell
for
you in
this
your
shit.
ear what
Now-
you need to say. This is
Now
Impractical
we
Jokers
have to
right
figure it
now.
out.
I'm very excited to see how I'm edited all close. I'm very excited to see how
Resold sneakers. Resold sneakers.
we're smoking. This is the fake, right here, right?
Right.
These are the reals.
What-
So I was like, if I'm gonna spend money on these things, I want to know what's up because
Yeah.
What if it's like, you ever seen the episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm where they switch the Hugh Hefner's like smoking robes and he doesn't know which one's the real one and which is the fake one anymore?
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Oh, that would be a travesty. But I could tell there's little details that I could tell up close which one's which. But not for nothing. I mean, these aren't really. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's the
Okay.
smell.
Sal, speaking of
Yeah.
a literal travesty, you had hit up Nike and asked them for a pair of Travis Scott ones and said you would sacrifice your firstborn son for the sneakers. And they did. And
That's right.
did they ended up sending you the shoes or?
I get no love from that company.
I know they
Really?
said you had a podcast with Cheeto Santino and you said that you asked Nike for free sneakers because you're a celebrity and they told you they don't do it anymore. Like they lied to you that they don't have seed celebrity sneakers.
Well, I didn't say, "Can I have free sneakers?" I'm a celebrity. I don't think I've ever.
That was the entire email.
Sal, you're so bashful.
I don't think I've ever referred to myself as a celebrity in my entire life. So
I
I wasn't
use
like,
that line all the time.
Hello,
I pull up to
hello.
every single
Celebrity
sneaker
shit.
store
Hello, I'm
like
a
that.
celebrity.
Adidas has showed me love. Adidas sent me a box with a bunch of stuff in it, both clothes and sneakers. But no, I said I had heard of that place in LA, the Nike place where you get to walk through,
Yeah.
kind of pick stuff. And I know you guys probably get hooked up all the time. I'm here to let you know. I don't know what it takes. Maybe I have to. I do not get hooked up. I have my my couple of plugs here and there. And I have a couple of phone numbers to my local places,
Huggy
like
Bear.
my Concepts or my Kith or my things like that. And I'll call and be like, "Can you put something on the side for me?" I got to give love to Corporate in Cincinnati.
Yep.
Hey, corporate got him.
Yes, Rooted in Nashville.
Yep.
Friends of
Rooted.
mine. And Politics in Austin and Nice
Shout out
Kicks.
Derek.
Those,
Shout out to Derek.
Nice.
yeah, they all look out for me when I come through. But Nike, I had to get everything myself.
It's
right,
funny
so
though
far.
because we had Tom Segura on the show and he said the same thing happened with Nike where he tried to get into their like exclusive seating list.
Ever get any free sneakers from Nike in the end?
Well, no.
The audacity.
They said they're
said
not
no.
doing it anymore.
So maybe they have something against comedians. I don't know.
Maybe they do. Nike, can you address this? I mean, I'm posting your shit and tagging it all the time. I just
And you're
got
a celebrity.
these, and
Most importantly.
it doesn't matter what letter. Z, A, I'm a celebrity. X.
Hey.
Hey, man, what?
Yo, you saw how I did that, right?
That's so crazy.
That was pretty good. Can you, if you're watching Nike, can you send me the new Sakai Tour Yellow Vapors, please? Thank you.
just a little bit.
So, Sal, I got an interesting question for you. First, we're going to put it out there. You're a germaphobe, a true to the heart germaphobe. if you're a grail of yours, let's just use Nike mags, right? But if those mags were worn, would you still buy them?
If I'm gonna wear them, I would.
Your germaphobe alarms don't set it off. You
No.
don't mind buying a pair of used shoes?
No, I've only done it like 4 or 5 times, but I buy them. I make sure the comment is in there like tried on or worn once.
VVVVVVNDS.
And then the soles. The soles, that's the picture I look at the most.
Yeah.
I want to make sure there's no sock lint up on the upper there. And then
I hate that.
I can't believe some of the people that list they use shoes and just don't bother to just take a damp towel to the sole.
I gotta say, I've picked a lot of lint off the collar before I send something off the stock. Yeah. VVVV, brand new.
Exactly.
Collar picking.
We
You
both-
out here collar
No.
picking, boy?
I've been on the other end.
got
of
my
that 'cause
shoes?
I went to sell shoes. I went to sell a pair of Fear of Gods, which I love the way they look. Can't pull them off. And I was just like, how long am I going to hold on to these? And I went to sell them. And all I did was try those on, in Concepts, by the way. And I sent them out and they got flagged and sent back to me for being worn.
Sal, you said that real quick. So you've resold sneakers?
I have, yeah. I have. When I first, like, I haven't done it in a while, but like 2-3 years ago when I first started, I traded and sold a few. Some that I wish I did not sell, actually. But I sold, yeah. Some I wish I didn't because they kind of blew up a bit.
All right.
Some lobsters.
Speaking of lobsters, you just mentioned concepts. We got a little bit inside intel from our guy Joe LaPuma before the shoot. He told us that for your birthday, your friend Joe Gatto, fellow Impractical Joker, gave you a surprise sneaker shopping experience before you did sneaker shopping with Joe LaPuma, where he took you to Concepts and Flight Club, and apparently you balled out.
Joe gave me like a gift card to get sneakers, and I'm like, oh cool, that's awesome, I'll go. And then he was like, I hit up Joe, he's free, he's gonna come with you for the hookup and stuff. So I was like, okay. Me and Joe already like hung out, so I'm like, Joe, you're my. It's funny for a friend to also be like peripherally a Christmas gift.
She's just a prop in your life.
We were like looking to hang out anyway, but that's how good a guy Gatto is. He's like, all right, I'm gonna make this like it was like almost like a Make-A-Wish.
What did you buy?
A lot of sneakers.
As you do.
I bought some Wave Runners. So I bought purple and green lobsters that day. We went around. I might have got a pair of Union ones.
Okay.
Oh, you was on fire.
Oh man, yeah, it's good going around with him, man. If you have a chance, go shop with him.
People go out with Joe, bro.
By the way, Sal, every single week here on the show, we punish someone in the worst take section for something terrible they did or said last week, as decided by the YouTube commenters. We make them switch out their shoes for something awful. This week, thank God that it is not me, it is Matthew J. Welty, for claiming that people think that he got the 7-Eleven Dunks canceled.
Is a sneaker that the internet claims that I got the release canceled.
How does he bring this up every goddamn season?
I've only ever heard Matt Welty say that, but whatever.
Mosh said it. He's maybe backs me up.
Take your punishment. Take your punishment. Tell us in the comments who deserves that distinction this week. What are you wearing, Welty?
These are like some Gunna exclusives, like a slime shoe. I don't know.
That don't look too bad, man. Go have fun with that.
Mosh has reached out to me and told me I'm in line for a one of ones, so I'm excited about that.
Do you have to pay or what?
I don't know. We'll see.
I know, right? Especially when you.
Let us know, Mosh.
What do you guys think? What do you think Mosh should do?
Mosh, you know it.
FS Army, what do you think he should do?
So, Sal, we also do a segment on the show, man. It's called Drip, Flip, or Skip. Drip meaning it looks good. Flip meaning that you resell it. And skip meaning that you don't rock with it at all. The first shoe in Drip, Flip, or Skip, my brother, is going to be the Jordan 1 Natural Gray. Sal, I'm going to start with you. Is this a drip? Is this a flip? Or is this a skip?
So for me, most ones, I rock with them, but I really don't do white sneakers. So I would flip it. I respect it. I think people are gonna like it. I mean, last year the Dior came out. They had like similar color, like a colorway, and I just think that same thing happened with the Mocha one off of the cactuses. People were like, oh, this is like just as dope, a little bit different than the toe box, but like this is kind of the same feel.
You called it the natural gray. And that's the original one, and that's why I'm skipping it. It's the neutral gray, and like Jordan, like they retroed the only Air Jordan 1 that never been retroed before, and they changed the color name on it and like didn't get it the exact shade, and I'm like, you waited fucking 30 whatever years to bring this shoe back, and you don't fucking get it right? Like, what the fuck?
You know what? Fuck this shoe. I'm changing my answer.
Man.
You're gonna wait like 36 years to bring this shoe back, and you don't get it right? Like, come on. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm gonna say this is a flip. I think when they originally popped up on sneakers, they had described them as limited to 23,000 pairs, but then they like took that description away. So it's clear something is up with this sneaker, like another upcoming Jordan 1. But if it is in fact that limited, we're doing the big flip. So that's what I'm calling it.
Despite how Welty may feel, I love this shoe. I thought that they made it actually a little bit higher, like how they did back in the day, but I'm guessing that they didn't. It doesn't seem like it from the look of this model.
I think the shape a little bit, but the color.
The color is off.
Right.
There's not argument there. Just this particular shoe, I don't know. I want it, and I think it's a drip. It's a drip for me. Moving forward in shoes, we have the New Balance 990 V5. Black History Month edition. Welty, you're a New Balance man. Talk to me.
These are really dope, kind of piggybacking off of things that you've said in the past, Trinidad, where like the Black History Month shoes, like it should just be a good shoe regardless of the story behind it. If you had told me this wasn't a Black History Month shoe, I would still say drip on it, but the fact that it is and there is like a good story behind it, I think they did a good job on it. I think it's a drip.
Yeah, I think it's a drip. I really like ASIC Gel Light 3s, and I love New Balance. I'm trying to get those fresh good ones right now. I love when they do like just something bold. Like I like how the whole back has the purple coming up, so it's not really like an all white shoe.
I'm gonna call it a drip. I love the whole project. Like Welty mentioned, these were designed by Black associates at New Balance. Shout out to Jordan Johnson and Siobhan Sham. And New Balance is like donating 15 scholarships for the Black Talent and Fashion Fund around it. It's got this cool gospel choir colorway, so I'm saying amen.
Take it to church. So the initiative and the people involved, that's a big drip. But the shoe is a skip for me. I'm cool on that. I like actually this model of shoe, but it doesn't. If the shoe wasn't a Black History Month shoe, I wouldn't be into it. Moving forward in shoes, gentlemen, we have the Stussy times Nike Air Huarache Desert Oak. I see the smiles on your great Caucasian faces. Brendan, I'll start with you.
This is a drip. I haven't worn Huaraches in a while because I think Nike did kind of rinse them there, but I'm definitely on board like that. I'm on board like Sean Stussy. You might see me in a boogie board in Kailua. So yeah, I love these.
Drip, 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 drip all the way. I love Huarache. I love the colorway. I love the olive, the earth tones. Got a little red on the tongue. For me, immediately, I would, if I come across that, I would pick that up.
Yeah, Nike's first streetwear collaboration from 2000. Massively important shoe. I've wanted these for a long time. Also want the green and yellow pair. Drip on both.
I get it's a drip. Like, if this was a year or two ago, maybe I would be like, I'm cool because I wasn't really into brown shoes. But so many cool brown shoes have came out in the last 2 years that like I'm into brown shoes. Like I respect it. Sal, we also do outfits on this show. And in the most practical world, there's no better outfits to do than freaking Sal Vulcano outfits.
What?
Come on.
Oh no.
Outfit number one, goddammit.
All right, this isn't half bad.
Okay.
I'm like, what outfits are you guys gonna pull for me? Because I live in like terrible outfits, man. All right, that's not bad.
I love the honesty. He's playing defense before we even get into it.
The Mars Yards.
Yeah, listen, for me, guys, that's the drip right there. I mean, I am matching. I love that. I love the tones I got on, and then you can't deny the shoe, right? So I think it's working well, and I think that this is as good as I'm gonna get. So for me, I'll use this as my drip for now.
Okay.
Listen, I love this shoe. We all know that, and I feel like a lot of people wear this shoe in a way that really draws attention to the shoe, and they want you to know that they're wearing a Tom Sachs shoe. I feel like Sal didn't do that here, so I respect that, and so it's a drink.
This is a flip to me. Sal, it is a good shoe, but I know that people pay ridiculous amounts for these sneakers, and there's like a bunch of weirdos out there who probably want to spend more money if you wore your Mars Yards for a little bit, so I'm going to sell it to them.
Is that the thing like in Japan where you buy the underwear that are used out of a vending machine?
I mean, I feel like those are the Mars Yards, right?
They need the sock lint on there and you charge extra?
Yeah.
They want the pebbles at the bottom of the shoe, right?
Yeah.
I should look into that. If by any chance my shoes get marked up because someone wants to pay more because I wore them, God bless.
This is a flip, yeah.
This is good. This is good for Sal. So this is a drip coming from me. It's comfortable.
You gotta understand, I played this moment in my head, guys. So right now, drip, and flip. I'll take it.
Moving forward, outfit number 2. All right, Sal.
This is a war crime.
Puma, Adidas. Haircut is kind of getting out of shape. What's going on here?
I'm probably on tour. That's probably me on stage.
You're wearing Puma sneakers with an Adidas t-shirt.
I'll do that. You guys are against that? I don't care. I'll mix up the brands.
Right,
it's what I'm feeling on my feet. What I'm feeling on my feet. What I'm feeling on my chest. You know.
Banging on my chest.
I mean, I don't even think I own Pumas anymore. But
the excuses are crazy. He's like, I've never seen those shoes in my life.
Guys,
Puma out the door. Puma? What is that?
Guys, first things first.
I've never heard of her.
That's a Sal hologram. First things first.
First things.
Puma I rocked big in in high school. I had Sambas, Adidas Sambas, and those Pumas is like kind of what I wore back then. So I guess maybe I was just feeling nostalgic. I could take it or leave it. So I'll skip it.
Okay.
I got to give myself a skip. I got to be real with it.
Okay, Welty.
We love
how
the
do we,
honesty.
how do we feel about our guy?
This is like a civil war right here. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like you have like a multiple like personality disorder, and like your torso and your legs are like different people.
No.
They got minds of their own. It's a big skip. Get out of here.
Listen, wait. This is before though. I would travel with shoes in mind. You guys,
So many
you guys have the internet archives at your fingertips. You're going back to before this meant anything to me. But I digress. Please keep the skips coming.
You know what's funny too? Like, yeah, we gotta send him to the Hague for this one, but it almost looks like he's pointing down at his shoes, like he knows. You know, you can see.
You see these shits right here?
Skip.
Yeah, Sal, I love you. I love the show. I love all the guys, but this outfit is not one of the things I love today. So this is a big skip.
I could deal with that. I could deal with this, guys. I could deal with this. And you know what? You don't feel good about the drips unless there's skips that pave the road to the drip.
Look at you,
Wow.
man. That book,
Well,
that
hey.
Sal book.
We're gonna put that on a shirt and we're gonna sell it, and maybe we can cut you in, but really slim margins.
Please let me know. Please, Mosh, if you're watching.
Outfit number 3, last but not least, Sal. You're very uncomfortable right now, but I love your smile. Talk to me.
That's what I decided to wear for the premiere of the movie.
How bad did your feet hurt?
By the end of the night, they were absolutely killing me. But if I'm going to do it for any shoe, I think that's my favorite shoe of all time. So I give myself a drip here, boys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sal, I love the shoe, but I feel like if it hurts you that much, it wasn't meant to be. I'm gonna call it a skip. If you love something, let it go.
Wow. You think that's a skip?
Only because you're hurting yourself. You're only hurting yourself, Sal.
Yeah, but this is the cards I was dealt, Brendan. I got bad feet. You understand? I had to do it. I mean,
Are we talking magic cards?
Yeah, exactly right. I would love to appeal for. I would like to appeal to you again to rethink this.
I got to stick by my word, Sal.
I respect it.
Sal, I gotta know if at the end of the night you were like the date that wore the too high of heels and was like walking barefoot through the streets with like the shoes in your hand.
Yeah, like I'm in Sex and the City, just like walking down like 50. I'm like,
Oh, God.
You remember that game? You remember that game where Michael Jordan came back and he wore the 1994 retro Jordan 1 and his toe was bleeding at the end? This was your moment in the garden.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I put the pain in. I sacrificed for the shoe. It's crazy that you see it differently.
Sal, I'm gonna flip him. So
Right now, I look at this is Sal in his bag. This is Sal right here, where it's like, you know what? I know that women are looking at me. I'm thinking of
Twinkle in his eye. They know I'm a celebrity.
Yeah.
I'm
You guys got me pegged wrong.
Sal, I like you, man. I'm gonna give you a drip. I feel that you took the bloody toes for this.
Yeah.
And it's your movie premiere. You know, I know you feel good.
Man.
I know you felt good about yourself. I'll give you a drip, man. I'll give you a drip.
Thank you.
Sal, before we get out of here for the day, we want to breeze to the comment section and see what people have been saying about us on YouTube for the past week, which is always a fun time. We have one from Taco Cow saying, I don't know shit about shoes, but this show is fire. We hope you learned something. We have one from Sion Owoyemi saying, I just caught myself singing the Full Size Run intro song with a lot of excitement. This show has fast become my best YouTube content.
That's a full size.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
We have one from Tio Fola saying, always nice when I forget it's Thursday for a minute and then open YouTube and there's a new Full Size Run episode. You're welcome and thank you for watching. I'm your co-host, Brendan Dunne.
I'm Matt Welty.
Trinidad James, ladies and gentlemen.
Z-list celebrity.
Oh my God.
I'm Sal Vulcano, and I'm happy to be here.
She want every color, that's a full size. Buy a 6 for my kids, bought a 7 for my chick.
Yo, what's up, guys? Dad here. It's 2021. This is season 9. I need you to subscribe. I need you to like. I need you to share. Come on, man. Let's blow it up. We're 100 episodes plus in. What we doing?
Listen, you know who it is, and you know what I need you to do. If you want any Full Size Run merch, just go to the Complex shop. You could buy shirts on there. Stop asking me about it.
Do you want to buy sneakers? Just go on the Soul Collector app. It's the best marketplace on the internet to buy shoes. It's that easy.
Dad, FSR. Woo!